What is going on? You're listening to the Nintendo Powercast episode 157. I'm your host, N64 Josh. This is an NPC mini. It's a day late. I'm sorry, guys. The holidays, family, all that stuff. That's what's going on. But you know, the show must go on. We're gonna get an episode out for you. It's gonna be a short one, but it's still coming. I'll let you guys know. There is a chance. Okay, I'm not gonna promise anything, but there is a chance that my uncle may be joining me for the next episode. I don't know for sure. I'm kind of doubting it'll be live, but there is a chance. So for those of you that don't know, or if you're kind of new to the show, my uncle is the one that introduced me into gaming, right? He got me into gaming. So this would be pretty exciting. Pretty exciting if he'll join me for an episode. So we'll see. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. If you guys listen to any of the episodes from this summer where I interviewed different family members, it would be kind of a show like that, right? So we'll see what happens. So, all right. Well, that music you just heard was from On Being Human. You can check them out on Spotify and YouTube. Remember, this is a unofficial Nintendo podcast. And if you'd like to get yourself a free book from Audible, go to audibletrial.com/NPC. Pick up something awesome like Console Wars, Ready Player One. There's lots of good stuff there. The chair I'm sitting in and the desk that my gear is sitting on is from OP Seat. If you go to n64josh.com/OP Seat, you automatically save $10 at checkout. And if you'd like to get yourself an extra podcast for just $1 a month, you can go to patreon.com/n64josh. All right, with that, let's get to our announcements.
Hey, listen!
We do this show live on twitch.tv/n64josh, usually Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays at 6:30 Pacific Standard Time, Thursdays at 4:30. Hey, it's a holiday week, so we're a day off. We're a day off and we're a little early today. You know, that's just the way it goes. But hey, it's all good. Let's see here. Other announcements. We are getting going on a weekly Mario Golf tournament on 3DS. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I get to. I gotta get into a routine. But this will be going out. I believe it'll go out every Thursday. We just gotta get through these holidays, is all. So we'll be playing Mario Golf on 3DS. I'm also going to be setting up a Mario Kart tournament that should be set up by this weekend. Stay tuned to the Discord. I'll get you guys all the info on how that's gonna work. And lastly, the second Saturday of each month, we'll be doing a Smash Bros. Tournament, so stay tuned in the Discord for that. My streaming schedule, 3 p.m. Pacific, Monday through Thursday, and Fridays, we usually get up early, check out some new games, that kind of stuff. That'll all take place again once we get through the new year, all that stuff. One last thing, my wife and I will be streaming through Super Mario Bros. U when it releases on the Switch. That will be an every Sunday thing. We will continue that stream until we beat the game. So that I guarantee you that will be a good time. She will kill me on a regular basis and then laugh because she thinks it's funny, and it's actually a really good time. So I'm excited to play through that. So I've talked it over with her, and we will be going through that. Okay. With that, I got a few reviews and impressions for you. I don't have videos for these yet, but we can still talk about them. All right. Well, I have been playing a lot of classic games on the Switch. I got the I'm holding it up right now to the camera. The Atari Flashback, okay, kind of a hard one to find. I think you can only get it at Target right now. I was able to pick that up. I got it as a Christmas gift, but it didn't arrive. Hasn't arrived yet. So I saw this last night in store, picked it up, and I'll just return the other one when I get it. So that was kind of a little trip through memory lane, getting to play. What I like about this, I mean, first of all, it's Atari games, right? So they're not, I mean, it's super old school. But what I like about this one is it has probably just estimating like 25 actual arcade games, like the arcade ROMs, and then it has another like 125 Atari console games. Still doesn't have my favorite, which is Phoenix, but I believe that's because of a licensing thing. I don't think it wasn't made by Atari; it was just published. Um, so that was unfortunate. That was what I was really hoping to see on there, but it didn't make the cut. But I played that last night. Again, some of it's super goofy, some of it's like human cannonball, and you shoot a little guy out of a cannon and have to land him inside a little inside of a little container. I don't know if it's a pool or what, and then he'll stand up and throw his arms, and it's pretty rudimentary stuff, like all of it. But back in the day, this was the hottest thing around before the NES. So chat is asking, would it worth it if I've never played any of them? It's if you have zero nostalgia for this stuff, you might look at this and be like, what is this, right? I mean, you've got classics on here like Asteroids, Missile Command, Centipede, Tempest, Yar's Revenge, Combat, Adventure, right? Like if you've watched Ready Player One, or you've read some of the book or whatever, like they reference a lot of these old games. It's what I would say, it's $40. So maybe wait to see if it goes on sale. If you don't have the nostalgia for it. It is 150 games, so there's a good chance you'll find something you'll like. But I don't want to say like, oh, this is the greatest thing ever. Like, no, because I have a history with this, I enjoy it. If you don't, I'm not sure that you will. But, like I mentioned, my uncle's going to be here. The reason I picked this up early and didn't wait for the other one to show up is because this is what he started me on, were these games here. And so we are going to play this, and it even has online, which I thought was strange, but you can do some of these games online. So I don't know, it's pretty cool. I enjoy it. Not going to be for everybody though. I did also get the Genesis collection, which it's Genesis collection. There's a lot of really good games on there. Some games I had never played before. I've only played just a little bit of it on Christmas Day for just a little while. And I also got the SNK 40th anniversary, and that has a handful of arcade and NES games. And so that was cool to jump into some of those. Like my uncle actually came up yesterday, and we almost played all the way through Time Soldiers, I believe it was. And we got to the last stage. And at the last stage, they don't allow you to put any more credits in. So if you don't load up on credits beforehand, you can't play. You can't finish it if you die. So, of course, that stage got really tough. We died. We weren't able to continue on. So, a lot of classic games there. A lot of nostalgia there. You guys know that I'm a sucker for these arcade ports that are coming over, that's the actual ROM. I love that stuff because it just reminds me of my childhood, and I spent a lot of time in the arcade back in the day. Those are the three that I've spent the most time with. I do have some indie games that I want to pick up while they're on sale. We will not be looking at all the sales today. There's 511 games. So we are going to look at the news, though, and there's quite a bit of stuff going on. Pretty cool stuff. Here we go. All right. Well, I forgot to add this to the notes, and I've seen quite a bit of buzz about this online, but SimCity, a version of it for the NES has been discovered, has been released online, so people can play it on like the NES Classic or whatever if they wanted to hack it and be able to do that. It is it was being apparently it was being made right alongside with the Super Nintendo version, and then it got canned. I don't have the full details or anything like that, but I've seen a few headlines and things like that, so you can definitely find it out. I don't even have it in the notes here. I just wanted to mention it if you're into that kind of stuff. If that was a game that you enjoyed in the past or whatever, it might be worth checking out. Seeing some of the screenshots. I'm sure at this point there's videos on YouTube, so you can check it out. But pretty interesting that something from that far back is being that we're seeing it now for the first time. It's kind of crazy to me. Let's talk Switch sales. All right, the Switch. This is an interesting headline because it's kind of clickbaity, but here it is. The Switch has outsold the original and slim models of the PS4 in Japan. The Pro is not included in those numbers. So when you read the headline, you're like, what? The Switch has outsold the PS4 in Japan? Not exactly. Right, and apparently those numbers aren't out in the wild. And this is a quote from Nintendo Life. It says the original PS4 and the PS4 Slim combined have shifted 6,540,000 or 40 million units. In contrast, the most recent sales figures reveal that the Switch has shifted 6,670,000. 70,000. It has a million written at the end. It's the way the quote's written. Forgive me. So the Switch has sold more than those two systems. Cool. But it doesn't include the Pro numbers. So, and we know as of right now, the PlayStation is sitting around 88 million units sold, and the Switch as of September was at 22 million. So it is, like chat's saying, it is an impressive number, absolutely, especially that it's doing so well in such a short period of time, in less than 2 years. These are very impressive numbers for sure. And it seems like it won't be too much longer that in Japan the Switch is going to surpass the PlayStation 4, which is crazy, but it still has a very long road ahead with the PS4 in the States. So, good stuff just to see that the Switch is doing so well. All right, Persona 5 rumors, they continue. Like I get on Twitter and it seems like I'm always seeing something about Persona 5. Well, apparently there were some new domain names that have been purchased and some websites up. They have folks thinking that there's going to be an announcement on December 30th, and some people think that one of those announcements is going to be Persona 5 on the Switch. Maybe Joker's coming to Smash, so it kind of has a lot of people hoping. As much as I hear people talk about this game and seem to enjoy this game, personally, I want to give it a try, and having it on the Switch would be probably the only way that's going to happen. So I'd be all for it. What's funny is that almost a year ago, Nintendo Life posted an article that said Persona 5 will never be on the Switch. It will always be a PlayStation 4 exclusive. So I don't know. Apparently Sakurai had recently visited the developer. There's some funny videos of him hugging a mascot and things like that. So I do have I'll have a link to that one that you guys can check out, and you can decide for yourself. I'm reading through the stuff going, none of this seems to point to a game being announced on the Switch when I look at the rumors but the leaker of this news, that's what they're taking away from it. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. I hope we can see it. So also very cool, guys. Celeste getting a physical edition goes live on January 1st at 10 a.m. I believe it's 10 a.m. Eastern, and it's from Limited Run Games. Okay. And they have a limited edition that is selling for $79.99. It includes a steelbook, a cassette tape of the soundtrack, and much, much more. So if you're into Celeste and you want to get the physical copy, Limited Run Games is where you can do it. I believe you have the entire month of January to pre-order it, and then after that, it's gone. Unless they do something like they did with Golf Story, where like Golf Story is a Best Buy exclusive, so you can pick that game up there. But I wouldn't risk that if you want to pick up the physical edition of Celeste. If you've never played Celeste and you want a chance to try it, it's not free on Switch, but it is going to be available on the Xbox One, and so you can get it with Games with Gold for free if you want to check that out. So Delmonic is saying from chat here, the past couple of limited run games have only been for 1 week pre-orders. So and it could have been that I just didn't understand the verbiage very well, but it looked like they were saying it would be a month, and then they would start production on February 1st. But I could be mistaken. So, and the limited edition ones, they end up going fast. So make sure that if this is something you want, don't wait around. Like, just get it pre-ordered. Some Smash Bros. News. Exclusive spirits are available this weekend in World of Light. The Gold Dash Mushroom, River Survival, and a Dice Block. Okay, and these are exclusives. Like, after this weekend, it may take another event for them to come back. They're not something that you can, if you don't play it, there's a chance you won't get them. So if you're collecting spirits, make sure you spend some time in the World of Light getting these spirits, because they are, exclusive to this event. I think that's going to... I do know there is a Splatfest coming up. I don't have it here in my notes, but there is a Splatfest coming up where they're going to have some... the ink is going to have glitter in it, I guess. So, could be interesting. It looks like you're choosing between family and friends. So, for the holidays, who would you rather spend it with, family or friends? So that's nice. Thanks for putting us against... against those two. For some people, it might be an easy choice. Others, maybe a little more difficult. I don't know. But I believe that's happening January 4th. Again, I don't have it in front of me right now, but I believe that is the case. So, jump back in. And there also are some costume items for Splatoon that if you launch the game from the newsfeed, those items will be available to you, like New Year's themed stuff. So you can check that out. But with that, let's jump on over to our downloads for the week of December 27th. All right, so here we go. Guys, this is the shortest this list has been in a very long time. So that's good. We got Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Definitive Edition out on the Switch. Neo Geo Puzzle Bobble. Okay? If you're into puzzle games, $7.99. It's been available for a few days now. Donkey Kong Jr. also out. I picked that one up. Played some of it yesterday. Good stuff if you like those classic arcade games. All the way back from 1982. All right, Digger Man came out on Monday. Jewel Fever 2 was available on the 21st. Mech Rage was out on Sunday the 23rd. Revenge of the Bird King was out yesterday. And Xenon Valkyrie is coming out January 1st. And this is a roguelike platformer game in which you must fight to the deepest part of a moon and halt the plans of a wicked witch. Obtain many weapons as you fight through a unique, randomly generated world every time you play. We do have a couple of demos out, Jelly Break and Jewel Fever 2. So there you go. That's the downloads for the week of the 27th. Kind of mellow, right? I feel like it's a little calm before the storm, and then we're going to be right back at it again with the January Direct, which should be very soon. Find out what 2019 is going to be looking like. So, with that, we are going to look at the sales just briefly, but I'm not going through all of them because there's 511 games on sale. So let's just take a quick peek. All right, here we go. Let's see here. So, like I said, 511 games. Guys, there's definitely some gems to look at, so I'm going to just kind of scroll through this real quick here. You got Okami, Overcooked 2, Hollow Knight is $9.90. Don't miss Hollow Knight. Mario plus Rabbids is $19.79. If you just got a Switch and you're looking for a fun game for $20, Mario plus Rabbids is an amazing choice. Got Just Dance 2017 for $20. Shovel Knight on sale. You can get the entire package for $20. That's $5 off. Okay. Scrolling right along here. Looks like I haven't played Gear Club 2, but I played the first one. I really enjoyed it. It's $10 off. All right. Coffee Crisis was not too bad. It's $6.66 right now. Moving right along, we got Civilization is $44.99 right now. Toast Time was a pretty fun, especially if you got people to play with. Worth checking out. It's $8.49. Keep on scrolling here. What else we got? Ace Breed. I enjoyed it quite a bit. It's $15.99. Okay. And keep on cruising here. Carnival Games, which we've spent a little bit of time with, is $25.99 right now. Moonlighter, which I'm going to pick up. I haven't picked it up yet, but I keep hearing people in Discord talk about it, so I'm going to check that out. That's $19.99. We're going to continue on down here. So many games, guys. Just Dance 2019 is $19.99. So we picked that game up. We like doing the dance games, especially New Year's. We have a big our New Year's party is like a big family get together, and every year we have to dance to Cotton Eye Joe. So that's just something that has to happen. Well, I tried to get my wife the 1 year unlimited Just Dance Unlimited, and for some reason I've been in contact with Ubisoft since I don't know. Sunday, almost a week now. We've paid for it. They've given us almost 2 years worth of this service now, but it's not working on my wife's account. Like there's some kind of disconnect where it's not. And of course, they've never seen anything like this before. But they've been super cool. They've been very helpful. The last bit of correspondence was that they have the right team on it, and it should be getting taken care of very soon. So, but yeah. Been interesting because I put the game in and just did the 1 month for mine and it worked fine. So apparently we did something that messed it up. But just looking through the list here, looks like there's so much. Like Surgeon Simulator is $9.09, guys. That is just goofy fun if you want to check that out. Moving right along. Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, $44.99. I can't recommend that enough. I really enjoy it. It isn't for everybody, though. Like, check out some videos and see if it's for you. Sky Gambler's Storm Raiders is $6.99. That's a fun dogfighting game if you're looking for dogfighting. I know there was I think Skies of Fury was the other one that didn't have online, and it was kind of disappointing for people. This one does, but I don't know what I don't know how many people are playing it. But for $7, it's worth checking out for sure. You got Mega Man Legacy Collections on sale. Moving right along. Miles and Kilo is pretty good. I enjoyed what I played of that one, so that one's $3.99 right now. Keep on going here. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, $25.99 if that's your thing. De Blob is $14.99. It's half off. Okay. Ink, which I haven't played but looks pretty cool, is $2.69. RBI Baseball 18 is $5.99. I played 17 and I do not have high hopes for the other one though. That's for sure. West of Loathing is $7.70 right now. Yoku's Island Express is $9.99. Definitely worth checking out. Street Fighter Anniversary Edition is $25.99. I would say check that one out for sure. Keep on going here. Battle Chasers Night War, such a gorgeous looking game. And if you're looking for an RPG, you want to lose yourself in for a while, that's one you could do it with right there. So it's $23.99. Robot Named Fight was a pretty fun, very Super Metroid-esque, but it's a roguelike, so you can check that out. It's $6.49 right now. It's half off. Let's see here. The Way Remastered is 99 cents. Don't sleep on that. If you got 99 cents, it's really worth picking up. It really is a good game. Attack on Titan 2 is a game I tried. Totally didn't really understand what was going on, but you did some crazy stuff in it, and it was definitely entertaining. It's $35.99 right now. Moving right along. Like I said, there's 511 games, so this list just keeps going and going and going. Hollow is $1.99. That's one I picked up and I've played a little bit of. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Dead Space, but it's first person. Keep on cruising here. What else we got? It just goes on and on and on. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Brawl Out, if you haven't picked it up yet, it's half off. It's $10. But you're probably getting your fix with Smash, I would imagine. Kid Trip, $1.99. Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2 are both $13.99 each. LA Noire is $24.99. Rocket League's $9.99, definitely worth checking out. And The Mummy Demastered, $12.99. Can't recommend that one enough. Axiom Verge, half off at $9.99. Inversus Deluxe, $5.99. So worth getting. So worth getting. It's definitely a good one. Guys, The Troll and I is down to $7.49, so you still want to miss that one though, trust me. Retro City Rampage is pretty fun. It's $9.99. Overcooked, the first one is $11.99 right now. World of Goo, which was fun on the Wii, is $7.99. And Fast RMX also on sale. So there you go. There's just a handful of them. I'm not going to go through all of them. Like I said, there's just way too many. Rayman Legends Definitive Editions, $15.99. So, if you just got a Switch, you got so many great games that you can snag for real cheap. Astro Bears is 49 cents. And so lot of good stuff on sale, but kind of a lot of stuff to go through. So hopefully that list right there of me just kind of going through some of these will help, because there's definitely some games that you don't want to waste any money with. They're kind of shovelware, so you got to be aware of that. But yeah. So there you go. That's gonna do it for this one. Let's wrap this thing up here. All right. Well, hey, if you would like to follow me, I'm at N64Josh everywhere: Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all the places, YouTube. It's at N64Josh. Okay. You can follow this show at NPowercast. The show notes for this episode will be at n64josh.com/NPC157. You can email the show, npc@n64josh.com. You want to get a free book from Audible, a free audiobook, go to audibletrial.com/NPC. Pick up something great like Console Wars or Ready Player One. The chair I'm sitting in from OP Seat. You go to n64josh.com/OP Seat. You automatically save $10 at checkout. If you want to get yourself an extra podcast for just $1, go to patreon.com/n64josh. And there are other tiers available as well. All right. Come join our Discord. We got so many good people. You're looking for people to play some games with. You just picked up a Switch for the first time and you need to add some people to your friends list. Come on over to the Discord. A lot of friendly people playing a lot of different games right now. So we'd love to have you. That's n64josh.com/Discord. We do have a Facebook group. If that's your thing, that's where you like to hang out online, is Facebook. Go to n64josh.com/Facebook group. And if you don't mind leaving a review on iTunes, I would greatly appreciate it. I do want to say thanks to everybody that's here live. Shellshock, Addy, Delmonic, anybody else that's just lurking. Guys, thank you so much. I see Psych with the Tier 1 subscription. Thank you so much. Yeah. Glad you guys are here. Thank you for hanging out live. It's a ton of fun. So we should be back to normal, guys, in a little less than a week, I think. I don't know. We got New Year's is on Tuesday. I will have another short episode out, so there'll be something in your feed. And I'm not sure what my Thursday's looking like, because we're actually having family stay. I think they're here all the way through the 7th. So I don't know if they're staying with me or not. It's all kind of up in the air. So, we're just kind of going with the flow. All right, going with the flow. But thank you so much for listening. This year has been crazy. I can't thank you guys enough for all the support and everything. And hope you guys have a very happy New Year. All right, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye now. And Shellshock, thank you for the 5 months of playing with Power. I see that Tier 1 sub. Thank you, my friend. We'll see you guys later. Bye now.